Well, we are staying on top of that breaking news on the brutal New Year's attack in New Orleans. We now know the FBI is investigating this as an act of terrorism. At least 10 people are dead, 35 more injured after a driver plowed through a crowd of people on Bourbon Street. Police say this happened at the intersection of Bourbon and Iberville. The surrounding area has been shut down while authorities investigate. NewsNation's Caitlin Becker has the very latest on this horrific attack. Caitlin, good morning. Can you walk us through these tragic events? What do we know at this hour?
Well, Kelly, people are really trying to make sense of what happened. And at this point, it seems they have a lot more questions than answers, and really scary questions. The FBI putting out a statement less than an hour ago, calling the incident a terrorist attack. But what we do know, 10 people have died. That includes the shooter. More than 24 others have been injured. The incident unfolding around 3:15 this morning in New Orleans' famed French Quarter. Officials say the suspect was driving a pickup truck at a, quote, fast pace when he drove around the police barriers that had been set up and plowed into the celebrating crowds on Bourbon Street. Now, once he crashed, the driver is said to have emerged from the car and then opened fire at officers, wounding 2 of them. The FBI now confirming that the man was killed from the officers returning fire. Superintendent Ann Kirkpatrick says the suspect was, quote, hell-bent on creating the carnage he did.
And it was very intentional behavior. This man was trying to run over as many people as he possibly could.
Now, we know now that the New Orleans FBI has taken over this case. They are investigating what they called a, quote, improvised explosive device, an IED, at the scene. Now, it's unclear if the device was found in the suspect's truck or not. Now, Chief Kirkpatrick did ensure safety at today's Sugar Bowl. Of course, a lot of people had questions about that. Thousands of people came to the Crescent for that game later today. She says it will go on as scheduled, and that area of the French Quarter is still shut down to the public. There is some good news, though, Kelly. Those 2 officers who were shot by the suspect are expected to recover.
Yeah, that is certainly a bright spot in all of this. Caitlin Becker, thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.